What's up, everybody? Jason here from Jaspy's eBay, presented by JaspysCaseBreaks.com. We're doing our first break of the day, 2012-13 Panini Momentum Basketball. It's a 5-box half case break, number 7. Kevin at the top of the Hawks, all the way down here to Abraham and the Wizards. So I know there was a little bit of customers that actually messaged us on eBay asking if does Anthony Davis go to the Charlotte Hornets or does he go to the New Orleans Pelicans? Because Pelicans were the Hornets back then, and then the Hornets were the Bobcats, vice versa. And I know back then, guys, that was a big deal. Everybody was kind of like, what are you doing? Who are you going to give it to? The way we had decided it back in the day is that it's going to go to the same the city name first than anything. So, of course, Charlotte Hornets were the Charlotte Bobcats, right? So anything Charlotte is going to go to Charlotte Hornets, even if it's Bobcats. And then anything New Orleans is going to go to New Orleans. So New Orleans Pelicans, so of course if Anthony Davis, something like that came out, anything New Orleans will go to New Orleans. So no need to worry there, guys. No confusions. And there you go. Here's the case. Let's pop this open. Alright. And here are the 5 boxes. As you can see right here. Left or right, like we always do, everybody. So 1, 2, or 3 for the left side on a dice roll to 4, 5, or 6 for the right side. So let's quickly switch screens. We'll open up a dice roll. And remember, 1, 2, 3 left side, 4, 5, 6 right is the stack we'll be using for this break. And it is a 2. So 1, 2, 3 left side. This will be for our next break coming up very shortly. Alrighty, everybody, and here you go. Momentum. I believe that we've done a couple of these already, of course, but I remember these cards were actually the ones where cards were getting stuck to, and all the Kobe packs will be going to the Lakers. So Lakers in this break is Ryan, so you'll be getting all these packs, and then we'll open them all at once at the end of the break. But I remember these autographs, unfortunately, these cards were getting a little stuck. That's why sometimes in certain products you have a little powder in between them. So hopefully these cards aren't too stuck, so that way we don't have to damage any of these. Not damage them, but just so that way. See how like they're here, look if you can hear it. It's a little stuck. So hopefully some of these cards are still pretty solid. But there you go, Robert Sacre. That's Parsons and Goran Dragic. So you see how these cards just all stick together? They're kind of a little stuck. So Raymond Felton, Kevin Johnson, Ty Lawson, Andrew Bynum, Andre Iguodala, J.J. Hickson, and then O.J. Mayo for Dallas. That's numbered to 49. There you go. Now we got a redemption. Of course, Panini does have a checklist on the redemptions website. So that's the checklist we'll be going by. So let me quickly open that. I think anything pre-2012-13 or 2013-14, they didn't really have a team name next to the checklist. I don't think at the time group breaking was a big thing back in the day, so it was a little different for them. But now they've definitely learned. So see if we could pull that up. 2013, 2012-13. This is Momentum. Yes, we got it right here. All right, cool. Just in case we need to use it. And the redemption is Chandler Parsons. Momentum rookies. So of course that should actually be Houston Rockets. I believe he was a Rocket, and I think we just pulled one of his cards. Momentous rookies. That is card number 30. And yes, Houston Rockets, Chandler Parsons. So there you go. Just to show you right there. Houston Rockets. Let's write down Rockets. And Rockets, Jason K. with that one. And of course, these cards are expired. But Panini does honor any and all expired redemptions. So if they don't have the card in stock, they usually kind of give you something of similar value. Or I believe now they give you like a white box where you have a chance to get some other cards. So Panini's really good at this. So I'm definitely okay with breaking a lot of older Panini products. Upper Deck and Tops are a little bit more strict, so gotta watch out for those. Nikolai Vucevic, momentous rookies for the Orlando Magic. Yeah, right. I just said that, but yeah, they're expired, of course, but they'll still honor them. So you might be able to even just pop in the redemption in the redemptions website, and it might even work and take it, or you just may have to contact them just in case. Kyle Singler, momentous rookies. So that's kind of the good thing about Panini and being able to break some older stuff. So like Tops and Upper Deck are a little bit more strict. They only give you, I think, a year after the expiration date to redeem it. If not, then you won't be able to get anything. So that kind of sucks because you kind of want to break some more of their older stuff. You know, stuff like that. Brandon Rush for the Warriors. Oh, yeah, Blaster. I mean, I wasn't saying in general you were going to get a white box for Parsons autograph. I'm sure it has to be a big name. I just barely learned that they even give you white boxes. I was just kind of blown away. I didn't even know that. And for the Knicks to 25, that is Jonathan Bender for the Knicks. I was like, what? What the hell is a white box? Alrighty, there you go. One box down. Next box. Yeah, Jacob, I was kind of like the same way, but I guess for bigger redemptions, for bigger names that are probably worth more of a value, or maybe you can accumulate redemptions, I hear that they put up either some cards or only one card. I don't really know too much about it. You can actually look it up on YouTube, though. I know they have videos of. It's basically kind of like honors football. You know how they use recollection collection, like they kind of already have redemption. Blank redemption, you know, cards just sitting there, as in they're just missing the sticker or the autograph. So I guess they get the player to sign it. They stamp it white box, like edition, so that way you know that it was made for white box, and you have a chance to do that. So it's pretty cool. And I think everything's like a 1-of-1, right? So it's actually pretty. Oh, sorry. It's actually pretty interesting, which is kind of cool though. I think that's the reason why Panini definitely gets the plus for like stuff like that. Yeah, well, black boxes, I know of those. We usually get those like at the National, at the VIP Panini parties and stuff like that. Those are kind of cool. But white boxes are kind of like, whoa, never heard of that. Which is kind of cool. It's very awesome though. Kudos to them for doing that. Because sometimes you may pull. Wow, look at that, a 1-of-1, and it's Raptors. Card is a little stuck. Of course, just in time for game number 4 or 3. That is Landry Fields. So basically, Jacob, Topps lost their license back in 2015, and NFL. NFL became the exclusive to Panini. They signed like a huge 10-year deal or something like that. So after 2015, Topps lost any and all football licenses, so they couldn't produce any more football cards, which is kind of a bummer. But now it's all about exclusives, you know what I mean? And they lost it, I guess. So, ooh, Kawhi Leonard, look at that for the Spurs. I actually have my horn now. There you go. Remember, it's just a sticker autograph, but still very nice. Like, that's still a rookie Kawhi. Spurs, Brian. And Trey Tompkins, momentous rookies, card number 11. Houston Rock. Oh, sorry, no. Clippers. Yeah, I mean, but then also, since Panini became the exclusive, they've been creating so many products. Because basically, remember, back then it was like, at one point, remember, Upper Deck, Panini, Topps, everybody was doing football products. So it filtered out throughout the year, Marcus Teague, but now that's only just Panini. They're creating new products left and right and doing a ton of releases. So definitely Panini was kind of smart, thinking, you know what, I'm going to give them a soft, solid offer, and now we're the only ones, and we can kind of just like create our own market. Markeith Morris. And it's kind of like that with Upper Deck. Upper Deck is the exclusive for hockey. So Leaf can obviously get exclusive for player autographs and stuff like that, but they can't use NHL logos. Kind of just like, or teams, I think. Kind of just like Panini with baseball. Ken Bazemore. Alrighty, next box. And then Upper Deck doesn't really have too many sports. I mean they do have sports though. I mean they have golf, I think they have tennis and all stuff like that, but no major sports, but they do have some very, very major, or sorry, Upper Deck, yeah. They have, besides hockey, I mean they have major players is what it is. That's what I was trying to say. Like, you know, Upper Deck has LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Ben Simmons. Let's just hope that Zion Williamson doesn't get exclusive to Upper Deck, because then that means you'd only be able to find his autographs in Upper Deck. Corey Joseph. What is it? Buchner? Al Horford. Jason, what's going on? Well, yes. But you do have your receipts for teams that you may have purchased and won. But here you go. Just in case. You had a lot of different names. A lot of different teams, though. Russell. Tyler Hansbrough. Early 2000s doesn't sound too right, Blasters. I believe that we even here have been breaking like 2011, 2013. They haven't dropped some in a couple of years, if that's what you're trying to say. But I remember Rory McIlroy rookies out in, I think, 2011, 2013. But I'm just saying Upper Deck does have exclusives. Oh, Nick Collison. To 49 for the Knicks. Hayward. Yeah, Topps made WWE. Well, I believe Topps is getting into like the digital. They have NHL, I think, digital wise, to 129. Topps did jump on the AAF train, the American Football Alliance, but obviously they kind of folded. But I'm sure Topps will make a run unless they get bought out or sold on other sports once there's a chance. They're definitely going to try to. But they do extremely well with baseball, though, so I mean, I think they're content with baseball. Kendrick Perkins to 25. Thunder. And Kwame Brown. Damn. And Tobias Harris. And that is on card, and it's numbered to 49 for the Bucks. Very nice. Oh, yeah, see, there you go. I knew that there was one of them, not recently, but I guess as recent, within the last 5, 6 years. But, of course, you know, Upper Deck does have Tiger Woods. Stuff like that, you know, as exclusives. Oh. I don't know. What would you guys do? Think about it, right? Obviously, let's say you're a big-time player like LeBron James. Obviously, back in the day, Upper Deck did have, when he was around, they did have exclusives to NBA and stuff like that, so they could use logos. But let's say now in this day and era, let's say you're Zion Williamson, right? And you got an offer from Panini, you got an offer from Upper Deck. would it have to blow you away money-wise for you to stay exclusive to Upper Deck? Because, like, you know what the thing is that I feel like some of these athletes, like let's say LeBron James, right, stayed exclusive Michael Jordan, they're not asked to sign as much as, let's say, you know, Panini stuff. But I feel like they do sign a lot of memorabilia stuff, is what I'm saying, you know? So I feel like, would you rather just take more money and not really do much? Or would you take less and kind of want to do a lot of autographs, you know? Because, like, everybody talks about, well, where are you going to get LeBron James autographs? Like, well, Upper Deck stuff. Like, Goodwin Champions is pretty much it. Or, like, other smaller products they create. Where it's like, I feel like as an athlete, I mean, I kind of want to just go for the money, right? And just chill and relax and just do some memorabilia signings more than anything. Because, man, I can only imagine, like, when we were at the rookie premiere this year, you know what I mean? We were at the rookie premiere this year, and, like, we seen players, sheets, like hundreds of sheets, maybe thousands of them just doop, 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 and they're there for hours, you know? And that must be, just, I mean, to be honest, that must be tiring. Like, you know, sound greedy, I guess, right? But still, Jim Jackson for the Mavericks. That's why I think sometimes some people rather stay exclusive, because they don't even have to worry about signing for hours. Right? To 199, Casil Russell. Yeah, and exactly. That's where their crappy signatures do come in, yeah. I mean, that's the one thing, man. Look, if you're gifted like that and you're talented to play in the NBA or playing to any major league sports, you know what I mean? Like, you're only going to play for, you know what, 10 years, maybe less? I mean, if you're lucky, right? So why not make the most money as you can? Because you never know. That one injury just kills your whole career, and then that's over. And then, like, you know, for the most part, what are people going to do right after? You know, some people don't get their degrees or know what they're going to do. They were just banking on their sport that they were playing in. Buttinger. That's another thing, you know. Will Bynum to 49 for the Pistons. Yeah, I know, right? Blaster, that's an American jersey. Get paid more for less, yeah. And for the Grizzlies to 49, Ed Davis. Oh, yeah, you can do that too. You can get a family member to sign for you, and you don't have to worry about it. Or you can be like Dak a couple years ago, right? Remember, supposedly he had a machine signed for him? Or was it? Something like that? That's funny. Alright, last box. Kevin Martin, Vince Carter. Some of these cards are a little stuck. Brian Roberts. Kendrick Perkins. Kevin Love. Fat Lever. Levier. Jimmer Fredette. Patrick Ewing. Nowitzki. And to 49, we got Terrence Jones for the Rockets. Alright, good luck. Last couple autographs from the break. We got Brandon Knight for the Detroit Pistons. Pistons, Abraham with that one. John Jenkins, Atlanta Hawks. Kevin with that one. Will Barton, Portland. Abraham with that one. Jason Thompson to 25 for the Kings. That's going to Jason. Jason to Jason to Jason Mojo. My name's Jason as well too, guys. So Jason delivered a hit for Jason to Jason. And Kent Bazemore. Warriors. Andrew Webb with that one. And there you go, everybody. That was the break. So, unfortunately, if you did go hitless, not received one card, we do ship out hitless packs where you have a chance to get autographs, relics, whatever product is that we're using. Usually kind of changes as we run out. So I do appreciate it, everybody. Coming up next is number 8. I can quickly just show you guys some of the hits that just came out. Of course, you guys just seen these right here. Pistons, Lakers, Dallas, Tobias Harris, Kwame Brown, Perkins, Danny Green, Hayward, another Bazemore, Marquise Morris, Teague, Tompkins for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard. We got a 101 for Toronto, going to Lonnie. 25 for the Knicks, Warriors, Pistons, Magic, Rockets. And there you go, everybody. Appreciate it.